Alright, mercenary boys, welcome back. If you remember last time I mentioned that, so this mission coming up was pretty long, so I decided to record this little brief introduction before I just abruptly jump into what I was doing. So, welcome back to potentially the final mission. I don't know, I haven't had that little talk with Rihanna over there. I don't know if that's going to be the final talk or if there's going to be another mission afterwards, but let's get to it! But, yeah, I think we got time for a main objective, so let's get right to it. Oh, so our instructor guy's second set of coordinates point us to HD 389202. Another uncharted system deeper into the periphery, so even more in the middle of nowhere. You need to get us there. I'll name that location Courage in honor of a cowardly dog. Repair. Yeah, so it looks like we got off pretty good. Doesn't look like there was any critical damage, because I would have seen the icon for it. Let's get on out there. Let's see. How far in the middle of nowhere is it? Oh, it's decently far. I don't think we'll make it in one jump. Oh, man, and we have to look at this whirly-wig pattern we have to take. We can't even, like, go there like a normal person. Let's go. We might as well pass through the industrial district. I should have canceled my repairs. That would have been smart. And then I would have... It's not that big. We have so much excess money, but it would have been a more optimal choice to go here and then repair and then go there, but whatever. It's not a big deal. I'm not sweating it. Let me check the market real fast. Nope, no rare battle mechs or anything like that, so... Off we go, then. Looks like right here is our destination. Oh my god. Another 76 days. Oh my god, we're paying so much money in costs. It's like the jump ships are making a killing off of us. I wonder how hard this mission will be. You know, is it just going to be like ComStar, like hardened ComStar defenses after hardened ComStar defenses? Is it just going to be like this meat grinder of defensive installations? Like, what exactly... I mean, what exactly are we going to be doing here? Okay, so... Speak to Rihanna at the hangar bay? Sure. I wish I could just teleport to her instead of, like, hop my way over there. Alright, let's see what Major Rihanna Campbell wants.
Commander, I've completed my initial scans. This planet appears to be the location of a lost Starleague spaceport. Unfortunately, it also appears that, once again, ComStar have gotten here before us.
Why were these coordinates so important to Yamada if ComStar already had them? Why were they worth killing for?
I don't know. The more pertinent question is, how does this location tie into your father's past? Let's focus on that for now.
Is the briefing ready?
It's waiting for your sign-off.
Good. It's time we get some real answers.
Okay. Here we are, Reckoning. Okay, Commander, the spaceport is quite large. I'm going to drop you on its outer edge, hopefully undetected. From there, you'll need to make your way into the heart of the facility. As I said, ComStar occupies the site. Once you pop up on the radar, they'll be coming for you. So watch your six and eliminate whatever forces you encounter. I'll be circling above, monitoring their comms. I'll let you know if I detect anything vital to the success of the mission. I'll update your objectives accordingly. Sure. Let's see how difficult this mission is. 95. So Spears says this planet appears to be the location of a lost Starleague spaceport. Unfortunately, it also appears that ComStar have gotten here before us. How long they've been here and what they've found, we don't know. Part of your mission is to find that out. The other part is to eliminate all ComStar forces and retake this ComStar facility. The scale of this spaceport is impressive, and to think about how much knowledge is still out there, waiting to be discovered. Well, we simply can't let ComStar be the one to control it. Not now, not ever. Well, I have a feeling this is going to be a really rough mission. So I want to have a decent amount of damage coverage. I can't quite drop 400 tons, which is interesting. So I will see you on the battlefield while I make my decisions of what I'm going to bring. All right, boys. So as you can see, one of the mechs we're bringing is the Atlas. There is the Highlander, another Atlas,
online.
and I am in the
Sensors
Annihilator.
online. Weapons
If we have to
online.
travel a lot, well, so
All
screw it.
systems online.
We're going full guns against ComStar.
Spaceport is just up ahead, Commander. We already know ComStar is here, but we don't know how many forces they have on site or how prepared they are for a fight. If we're lucky, maybe we can catch them off guard.
That'd be nice.
I guess we'll find out. I mean, not like the Annihilator is one for how do you say, ambush. You know, like you know, you might get ambushed by the Annihilator, but then you know you've got like a good 3 or 4 months in order to like recover from that before he can march over to the next objective. All right. Okay, so I'm guessing it's right around this mountain. Yep. Oh man, even just navigating to the base is a challenge for the Annihilator. Someone suggested that I download a mod to make the Annihilator faster, but I think that's cheating. I think, you know, we're supposed to... This is the way the Annihilator is supposed to be. I think it's like taking away from the experience of piloting the Annihilator if you just, like, speed it up. Okay, so... I'm guessing this is the spaceport. Oh, that looks like signs of damage in the wall. Yeah, look at that. That's clearly signs of damage. Those buildings... What? Box is... both curious and confused.
In a place like this for months.
Anyone home? Just your local Annihilator coming in. Hey, great job with the ambush, boys. Like, I can hear you stepping on every single thing along the way. Okay, maybe this isn't...
So, Commander. Looks like the elements of surprise is out the window.
Oh.
Destroyed.
I didn't know that was a serious option. Okay, I think I know what we're dealing with. I don't think that this is an abandoned base or anything like that. I think... Oh my god, they brought a Raven here. Trying to get high tech on me? I think this is just a ruined city. I think this is just ancient Star League ruins. I don't think this is the ComStar base. One of them's behind me.
Target acquired.
Lance target received.
Whatever. He's almost dead. My allies can finish the job.
Target destroyed.
I think they could finish the job. Okay, good. They finished the job. Okay, that's what this is. These are just ruins of a former Star League town. That's what that is not the spaceport. I'm noticing a distinctive lack of cover on the way. Like, where's... Okay, so the spaceport must be further to the west. It must be that long strip of an area. That, I mean, there's like lots of runway and whatnot. That looks like a spaceport to me. I might start doing a few jump cuts around just to, you know, so you don't have to watch me march my way over to the objective. Be right back. Reinforcements, you say?
Target destroyed.
I didn't even need to annihilate them. Oh, we didn't get that?
Target acquired. Destroyed. Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
Okay. Obviously, they're saving their good. They're obviously going to try to grind us out. I think that's kind of the... That's been kind of the ComStar modus operandi, which is to just kind of send a whole bunch of little crummy guys to, you know, get their little hits on me here and there, and then eventually send in their good stuff at the end. Every one of those little scorpions is getting like one hit with the AC-5 off on me. I'm losing like
ComStar have set up a field base here on the planet. My guess is they're planning on staying for a while.
Looks that way.
Target destroyed.
Oh, that has to go. Demolisher tank.
Target acquired.
Oh, demolisher tank. That has to go. Ow. He got me that time. Center torso too. That was not pleasant. I did not need to lose 20 armor on my center torso just out of nowhere like that. That stank. Especially because he's like, the tank is so flat, and it was like, oh, I guess my mech is tall though, so it was able to shoot me over the buildings. I was wondering if the shell would actually hit the building. I'll be right back though. I have a feeling we gotta hoof it again.
Another urban section up ahead, Commander. Looks like ComStar hasn't done much to shore up their perimeter defenses yet, but keep an eye out for enemy mechs. They must have a few down here for defense.
That's true. We've only destroyed a few mechs. Wow. Look at all these ancient... I mean, I guess they're not ancient. They're several hundred years old. These antique buildings. Like a whole city from back in the day. Like, basically, it's almost like not only has nature reclaimed the city, but also in the sense that, like, the lack of knowledge, like that our lack of charting has also claimed the city as well. Kind of interesting, kind of just a ominous thought. Well, I'll get there when I get there.
This must have been an impressive spaceport in its day. Look at all these support buildings.
Yeah, this place is crazy. Oh wait, we got a battle mech. That was a ton of lag. Trying to get into cover so I don't get focused on. There we go. And still they're shooting at me. I'm still getting shot at, even though I've gotten into cover. Let me swat these aircraft out of here. That's the end of them. This guy just wants to kill me specifically. He's like, all that matters is killing player one. Fine. I'll empty out the shells on them. Come on, allies. You're 3 assault mechs. How have you not killed this medium mech? That's how you do it. You just push all the buttons. Like, do you need a tutorial on how to destroy a wimp? Push all the buttons. Just slap your hands on the console and just push all the buttons. That's all you gotta do. All of the buttons. Even the buildings are like leaning over. This ancient crane.
ComStar has already started excavation operations searching for lost tech. Luckily for us, doesn't appear they've been here for too long or made much progress thus far.
I wonder if that means the lost tech gear for us? Why hasn't ComStar contacted us? You'd think that they would prefer, after the amount of damage we've caused, you'd think that they'd want to, like, negotiate. Wait, is that an aircraft I see back there? That's a really big one I see landed in the back. That looks like an aircraft of some kind. Alright, I'm not going to go any farther than this. We got a demolisher tank that needs to go. They got a lot of LRM carriers. Fortunately, I'm really good at thinning out very thinly armored targets. So are my allies. It's not like we lack range. Demolisher tank not even going to get a chance to fire its main weapons. Yeah, do you see that? Those are fins to like, is that a leopard or something bigger? Is that what they're excavating? That, I want to see what that is. I also just want to I have to destroy these. They're just, no, you don't understand. Like, every time I see them, it's just like a compulsion. Oh my god, it's so satisfying destroying those. How close are we to our objective? We're getting there. I want to know what that is over there. You know what? I think I'm going to go up on this side over here. Use a little bit of the high ground to our advantage. I guess. Yeah, sort of. Oh, I see smoke over there. That could have been something we destroyed, though. What is all this stuff? Could you guys, like, keep it down? Like, could you guys not step on every single thing? This is supposed to be an ambush. You guys are, like, the worst ambushers in the history of ambushing. Hey, there it is. What is that? Is it just a crashed ship of no concern? Is there nothing special about that? It might just be a leopard, just a crashed leopard. There might be nothing special about it. It's crazy. Like literally a ghost town. Is that an overlord over there? That round dropship? They don't have any like hardened defenses down here or anything. I guess it's not what I thought it would be. Anyways, I'll see you later when I get closer to it.
You seeing this, Rihanna?
That Union dropship? Yeah. Extraordinary, isn't it? When it was still in service, that thing could carry 12 mechs into battle all at once. 3 full lances. From what I'm seeing, this spaceport was far more than a simple refueling station. But when Star League was still in charge of the Inner Sphere, this must have been a key transport hub.
Yeah, before the Exodus, before the Succession Wars. But there's still a lot of valuable stuff buried around here.
Clear out his ComStar forces and we can find out. Or Spears' people can, to be more precise.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Yeah, I'll light these fools up. Alright, there we go. No more Demolisher. I think we've discovered the secret. It's not that... Wait, what is this? Is this a... Okay, good. That's clearly the ship that Goku was training in on his way to Namek. That's clearly the ship that he was in. Meaning, the real secret that ComStar's trying to hide is that Dragon Ball Z is real. That's my assessment. Dragon Ball Z. Oh wait, let's go up this ramp. Like real ceremonial, like. Anime is real, boys. That's what this means. I am now convinced. That's my expert. Sure, would Fox lie to you? I mean, like, let's be serious here. What if we could salvage this and, like, deploy more than 4 mechs into battle? What if we could, like, deploy Goku into battle? Oh, I'm sorry. I need to get to the opposite side of the ramp. Well, excuse me. Or maybe this isn't our objective? Do we keep going? I'm at the nav point. This is the nav point. I'm at the nav point. Okay, I guess we keep going further. Wow. Welcome to, like, World of Jump Cuts. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, boys, we are in the final section of the area, which is this very large complex. Not sure what to expect here. It looks like none of this is what I would call a ComStar base, so much as just ComStar's here. So I guess the good news is it's not like we're going to be like sieging any fortifications. However, that doesn't mean they can't like bring their leopards in and drop a bunch of lances of mechs off. Well, here we are.
Enemy dropship inbound, Commander.
Speak of the devil. What's this big old pile of wreckage? Where's the dropship? I don't see it. Is it behind me? I don't see it. Whatever. Let's continue on towards this giant... I don't even have a nav point. There's nothing on screen. Where's the enemy at? What is this? Alright, we got something, boys. What are they dropping for us? Oh boy, it's a fight now. That's a lot of enemies, and I got some cover right over here. Kind of. I might be too tall for it. I just need to shake off their... I just don't want the entire lance engaging me. That one's down. Focus fire on this mech. Go for the Battle Master now, boys. I lost some kind of weapon. What did I lose? I lost one of my Ultra ACs. That's not good.
New target.
All right, there. All right, boys. Okay, you guys are earning your pay. Alright, we're finally getting through its armor. It's starting to go down. That's the end of them. I didn't lose my arm, it just looks like the weapon.
We're picking up a very faint radio signal emanating not far from your current position.
Really?
I think it's a homing beacon of some kind. Farhad says it's pinging the Victor.
My father's Victor?
That's right. Farhad was lucky to even notice it on his diagnostic display. I've marked the location. I suggest you investigate.
You mean the mech that we sold off a long time ago? Like, that's very impressive work, Fahad, being able to detect that. You know, I don't even know where we left off the Victor. The Victor's been long gone. I hope we're out of enemies to fight, because I would like to keep this arm on my battle mech instead of not have it on my arm. Anyways, I'll let you know when something interesting happens.
Commander, I have another dropship on quick approach.
Wonderful. Another battle mech, boys. Oh god, they got...
My father. You're not leaving this place alive, Yamada.
They also have one... Oh, I can't take any shots. That's kind of not too big of a deal, though, because I could use the cover. I'm just going to let them have... All my guns are jamming up because I'm going full auto on them. Oh, he got my arm. Ah, it stinks. That's super smelly. I mean, I think I have enough backup ACs to replace it, but...
Target acquired.
Oh god, it's a flea. That's a kind of a somewhat rare light mech. Like, you don't see those too many of those. Stop chipping away at my armor, you little pesky fleas.
Enemy mech down.
Destroyed.
Got him finally. Don't get in my way.
Excellent work. The site is secure. I suggest you finish investigating that homing signal, Commander. The location should be marked on your map.
Well, we did lose an arm, so we lost some of our weapons, but man, like, Yamada was way harder than, what's his name? What's the crab guy's? I can't even remember his name. That's how, like, unimportant he is. But that thing was way harder to kill. Like, it had way more hardened defenses. And here we are. What is this?
Anything here, Rihanna?
Farhad says the Victor has been trying to return the signal it received, but the return signal was partially corrupted. Farhad managed to restore it. I've transmitted the repaired signal to your Mech. Try activating it yourself, and let's see what happens.
Okay. Pushing the button. What do we got?
Holy shit.
I've never seen a Mech like that before, and in pristine condition. Alright, I'm on my way down with Farhad and the salvage teams.
I don't even know what that is. I've never seen anything like it. I thought it was a Marauder at first, but... Huh. Is that just a mech I don't know, or is that... maybe they designed it just for this game? The Nightstar... A 95-ton mech with 2 Gauss rifles, an ERPPC, 2 medium pulse lasers, and a small laser. Jeez. A Star League mech if I ever seen one. 592 armor, so almost maximum armor, too. Most interesting. Most interesting. I guess we'll take one of these and one of those. Who cares? We got the main thing we wanted. Obviously, massive damage due to the loss of the weapon. The weapon losses was racking up our damage cost, but hey, it's the final... did we just beat the game? Reckoning. Congratulations, Commander. Taking out Yamada has delivered ComStar, and more specifically the ROM forces, a devastating blow. I know this is a bittersweet moment, but you've avenged your father with honor. You could be proud of that. As for the spaceport, you saw firsthand. It's been abandoned for centuries. It appears that ComStar arrived here only recently and immediately began excavating the site, pillaging what tech they could uncover, and no doubt searching for clues to what else might lie waiting out there in unexplored space. Luckily for us, they didn't find out what could be the greatest treasure this site had to give. According to Fahad, that secret storage unit you uncovered had an extremely rare Star League era mech, a mech once thought extinct, and if that weren't enough, there's little doubt that it's connected to your father in some fundamental way. When our salvage teams recovered it and Fahad had already begun its inspection. When you have a moment, come to the bridge and I'll let him brief you on what he's found. Interesting. I don't know, like, is this the... I might leave this for... I actually don't know what to do. I might break... I was originally going to do 2 in a row, but I might actually separate this into 2 episodes. I think that's what I'm going to do, and then I could splice... Alright, boys. I'm recording again, and what I wanted to do is do this conversation, and I'm not sure, this might be the end of the game. If it is, this will be the finale episode, which I'm going to splice this part into, you know, I'm actually recording like 2 or 3 days later, or I don't know, I'm recording later. But the point is that this will not be the last episode, because, I mean, let's take a look at it. There's no way I'm going to end the game without taking this out for a spin. We have got to use this thing. I've never seen one of these ever. I don't recognize it. What's funny is I went to the market, and because I mentioned that it kind of resembles the Marauder, and let me see, inventory, the Nightstar. The Nightstar was born in the early years of the Ameris Civil War, when it became clear that battlefield commanders, especially those piloting Marauders, were being specifically targeted by Ameris troops. 8 months after the SLDF commissioned this heavy support and command mech, the first Nightstars were put into production in 2767. Following Kerensky's exodus, it became an early casualty of the First Secession War, with both of its production facilities being destroyed in 2786. A pair of Gauss rifles supplemented by an ERPPC give it unprecedented long-range capabilities. So this mech may not have even existed until now. They might have just invented it. Like in Battletech, I'm eventually going to go and do the DLCs in Battletech. They created a mech for it called the Bull Shark, and it just didn't exist. And that's fine, especially because they gave both of these mechs the story that they are thought to be extinct Lost Tech battle mechs, meaning they're a super limited run, and it doesn't really conflict with the canon, because the canon gives you room to make kind of your own stuff. But if you're going to have a mech like this, it needs to have the background that it's basically maybe one of a kind. You know, maybe it's the last one. You know, because you can't say, oh, this super popular mass production mech has always been around. We just didn't depict it in the games. You know, they can't. Well, they could do that, but they're not going to. Like, to me, it kind of is. Like, to me, it looks a bit like a clan mech. It really gives me... Like, the clans use a lot of reverse-jointed mechs, and I don't know, it just has a really strong clan aesthetic, the way the body is designed. Like, it kind of resembles the Cauldron-born, which is a clan heavy mech. It's just, I like the design, and I do see some... It also kind of reminds me of the Bushwhacker. It definitely does bear resemblance to the Marauder, though. Hey, let's... Oops. Let's put somebody into storage. Let's put you into storage. Yeah, here they are right next to each other. You can see that there's definitely a resemblance between the two of them. You know, it's got these little, like, I guess those are like heat sink ports or something on its shoulders. And this one over here has, like, I guess heat sink ports. Interesting, this one has a fist, though. It has a hand, whereas the Marauder just has weapon pods. Very, very interesting. I like the design, though. I like the name, too, the Nightstar. It's a very cool-sounding mech. Anyways, let's get on with it.
Commander, nice work taking down Yamata and acquiring what can only be described as an extraordinary piece of salvage. You said you hoped this second set of coordinates would provide more information about your father. Well, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Farhad, you want to fill the commander in?
Oi, mate. This mech is a thing of beauty, eh? 95 tons of sheer Merlin. She's got 2 medium pulse lasers, a pair of Gauss rifles, 10 heat sinks built in, some very serious armor, an extended range PPC, and, to top it all off, a top speed of 48.6 kilometers an hour, mate. I'm telling you, she's a bloody beast.
Okay, now tell the commander what else you found.
Right, sorry, Guff. I started by taking a deep dive into the Mech systems database, see what I could learn. And this Mech, well, I had never heard of it before. A Nightstar. Been extinct about 200 years, best I can tell. I wouldn't have believed that even existed if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. I've found more than that, though, eh? Seems to be par for the course these days.
Farhad.
Right. The thing is, Commander, this mech, at some point, belonged to your father.
I thought you said it had been extinct for 200 years. How could it have belonged to my father?
Stasis.
We found another audio log, Commander. Inside the mech.
Identification. Alpha Charlie 7718 Victor Romeo. Year is 2986. I have landed on Godwin Prime ahead of my infiltration of Karita space. Now only weeks away. I have decided to leave my mech here. It would only draw unwanted attention and risk my cover being blown. It is well hidden, and for the time being, my true identity remains secure. My mission will proceed as planned. My next transmission is set for approximately 1 year from today.
Commander?
My father was a spy? For whom? And what the hell was he doing with an extinct mech?
I don't know. Never the answers we want and only the questions we can't answer. We know ComStar was tracking the movements of people and ships entering the inner sphere from unexplored space. I think that your father was one of those people. Only he entered more than 20 years ago. Where his journey originated is anyone's guess at the moment. But I'm beginning to think that the different coordinates he left behind mark the path he took on his way in.
You mean before someone discovered his secret and forced him to change his identity?
Exactly. Unlocking that last set of coordinates will hopefully solve the mystery once and for all. Right now, though, Spears has a new mission for us. Thinks it's time to take another run at ComStar, slow them down some more. I'll detail the briefing while you get us to our destination.
All right, sounds good.
Is it possible that instructor guy is actually a Klansman? Like maybe he is spying for the invasion or something like that? Can anyone remember if he ever spoke with a contraction? Like, like can't or doesn't? Like, the Klansmen typically don't speak with contractions. Or he could still be, maybe he's like a rogue ComStar agent? Who knows? I'm not sure what he could be. I mean, he could be something a lot more mundane. He could just be, I don't know, just a spy from another great house or something. So I guess this is not the final episode. Let's see. Turn and burn. So, okay, well, what that means is that this is not the final episode. Let's put you back in. Let's bring you back out. Let's head to the, let's just head over here. And what we're gonna do is repaint the Nightstar real quick. I mean, I don't think we need to send the Nightstar through, the experimental run. This is like a one-of-a-kind battle mech. There's no way we're not going to just... There's a rare crab for sale? Oh, he's just fully repaired. Okay, so let's go ahead and get everyone repaired. So far, oh yeah, I forgot all about all of my mechs that did take some damage. I started using single heat sinks here, which is nice. I mean, it does reduce the mech's firepower, but now it doesn't matter as much if the heat sinks are destroyed. Okay, that's good enough for you. Oh man, let's see my poor Annihilator. Now, the good news is that... Where is it? We do have 11 UAC-5s, so it could have been worse. Let's put the heat sinks back in. And then we lost our our tier 4 small pulse laser, and then we lost the high-grade medium laser. Which... Okay, I still have a few of them left. Okay. I mean, it was a tough battle. I'm not going to hold it against the mech. In fact, it was probably my fault when I took cover. That part where I was trying to get behind that ramp, I probably should have, allowed more of my center torso to get shot at so that the arm didn't take the bulk of the damage. Sell off this, Griffin. And, oh yeah, let's paint the Nightstar, boys. Alright, and here it is. Because this mech is so unique, what I've decided to do is give it a reverse color scheme where... So normally white is kind of like the secondary or the trim color. I've decided to reverse it. So white is going to be the dominant color, and then the orange is going to be the highlight. So it's going to have, just in honor of this mech being so distinctive, it's going to get a very distinctive color scheme as well, the reverse primary scheme. That's another thing that's nice about having color schemes. You could do stuff like that. So, yeah, next episode we are going to continue on. I'm kind of glad it hasn't ended yet, because I really wanted to... I was going to have kind of an epilogue episode where I was going to take this out for a spin, but hey, now you know. At any rate, that's that. We finally got a very interesting battle mech. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments section. And of course, remember that you don't have to, well, yeah, do the things, do the YouTube things like the liking and the subscribing and the sharing. And of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.